We've never met, or at least not at the same time. But of course you've known me for a long time now. I didn't know how to best address you, since this is the first time I'm speaking about you, and essentially to you. I wish I knew more about you, but then again, I probably know more than I realize. I know you had to be very strong to grow up where you did, and especially in that era. How you made it through each day I couldn't even begin to imagine, but I'm so thankful that you did. I know you had a daughter you named Princess Amelia, who also had to be strong too. Women of your generation, of your heritage, of your unique circumstance must have had unbelievable fortitude, and I can't even begin to imagine the stories you've experienced. I remember finding your name in the marriage records, and I saw your name as the only parent listed of Amelia, who had married a man named Alexander. I know they had 3 children, and one of them was William. And William had a son, Albert, who married a woman named Rhoda, a very proud and dynamic woman. Rhoda gave birth to 4 children, and one of them was her youngest daughter named Sybil, an amazing, smart, and also strong woman. And she gave birth to 6 children, and one was a daughter named Judith, a woman who endured and sacrificed so much for her children. And of the 2 Judith gave birth to, I am one of them. You and I are separated by about 240 years across time. But the day I saw your name, when I was searching through the records of the National Archives of Barbados and found you, my great-great-great-great-grandmother, who didn't have a last name because she was considered someone's property. And maybe you didn't live long enough to make it to your Emancipation Day, but if you did, most of your life had already passed as an enslaved human. But I somehow feel that you knew and could see ahead the many generations that you must have prayed in advance for protection, for guidance, for liberation, and for a better life for them than you had. I come from women who paved the way not only for their immediate children, but for the future. And I want to say that I love and appreciate you, as you still dwell in me, actually living in my DNA, as do the women who came from you and the women you came from. I do not discount the men who also make up who I am, but they are not the literal and spiritual portal into this world that you all are. I hope that I do your life proud because you, especially among those of my ancestors who experienced the horrors of enslavement, had resolved, whether you knew it or not, to not take your life then to serve, but to create new life in hopes that they would see a new day that you could only dream for them to experience. Thank you for every day you woke up and dealt with all that you did, to live for those who made your labors worth the fight to keep going, including those who were yet to come into this world. I come from strength. I come from perseverance. I come from love. I come from greatness. I come from women.